In this video, we are going to demonstrate how to manage and edit job types questions. To start, navigate to the Settings page. From there, proceed to the Job Types section. This page displays a list of all job types. You can narrow down your search by using filters, such as job category. Select a category, for instance, repair. Let's open a job type, say, furnace repair. Click on Edit. Here you can view all the questions related to this job type. You can further narrow down the list of questions for each area. For example, to view only technician-related questions, simply click on. This will display all the questions that technicians encounter in the field. If you need to view office-related questions, this is where admins compile all customer-related questions and input them into the system for technicians to access on their mobile devices. To include a new question, you have two options. You can add a text question such as, "Is the system working?" to which technicians can respond with a text answer. Alternatively, if you want to include a drop-down question, click on Drop-Down. You can ask a question like, "How old is the system?" and then add a response. This would be the customer's answer. You can include multiple responses as needed. For the next step, after adding the response, a suggestion can be added. Once the suggestion is added, click on it to add the decision made by the customer and the subsequent action that needs to be taken. We will do an example in a few seconds. First, let's look at the questions for technicians. By examining the sequence, it's clear where the job starts and ends. This assists technicians in repairing jobs with ease, following the sequence of operation. The sequence operation can be seen by clicking here, and a sequence of operations for each job type can be added so technicians in the field and administrative staff can view it. Moving forward, let's consider office questions like, "How old is the furnace?" If the first response is 20 years, the second response is less than 10 years, and the third response is that the customer does not know. A suggestion can be added for each response. For a 20-year-old furnace, the suggestion could be to install a new furnace or recommend a new heat pump, and more suggestions can be added as needed. For each suggestion, the customer's decision is added. If the customer is interested, an action can be taken, such as providing an estimate. Alternatively, another action could be that the estimate was given at the site. These field questions are a great help for admin staff and technicians. To receive a notification in the office, ensure that the Notify Admin option is marked under Notifications. This column, labeled Technician Notify Office, sends an alert to the admin for every action that requires follow-up. This is how all questions can be organized, but you are free to modify it as you wish. Now, let's address what a technician will see as an opportunity. For instance, the second icon you see here is labeled Technician Opportunity. When any of these boxes are marked, such as New Furnace Recommended, it signifies a potential opportunity. If the admin speaks to the clients and they express interest, you can mark it here for technicians. They will then see it on their mobile devices as an opportunity to sell new equipment. We also have Show Notes to Technicians. This feature enables technicians to see what they need to be aware of before commencing work. For example, under the furnace location question, if the job requires a ladder, you can indicate it in the Notes section for technicians to be aware of. As you can see, these two notes are marked for the technician. If the job is in the attic and requires a ladder, you can mark these two boxes. The technician then receives a notification on their mobile device before going to the job site. Technicians can view all the notes, tools, and equipment they need directly on their mobile devices. This ensures they bring everything required to the job site and helps prevent cancellations. If you want to specify which questions can be seen by which department, you can select Show Field. For instance, this question, "How old is the system?" can be seen by the office first, then select the technician to see it. Next, check under the Print section if you want it printed on the invoice. If you want to provide an estimate and you want these questions to be shown on the estimate, you can display them in the Starter checklist. You also have the option to create a new installation list, marking it as the starting point for installers. They can then go through all the questions on their mobile device, and customers can sign off on it. Once the job is complete, you can also create new questions and mark them accordingly. This way, when the technician finishes their work, they can go through all these questions with the customer and obtain their signature on their mobile device. Permanent ensures that these questions remain consistent every time this customer requests the same service. Thank you for watching.